the Sea Haven is on the opposite side of the city from here. We need to go towards the central plaza.
That interrupted your dialogue. Do I watch anime? What are they? I haven't watched too much anime nowadays. My anime consumption...
We can only get to the Sea Haven via the path that leads to Talum Medical School.
Has been kind of non-existent. Trying to think of the last anime I watched. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. I really liked that. Still need to watch Season 2. For the most part, I like overpowered main character fighting anime. So like High School of the Irregulars.
After crossing the central plaza, turn right at the first corner.
If Ifrit were here, I'd never have to be drenched like this.
I liked season 1 of that. Season 2 was not it, but you know, stuff happens. I like Death Note. Death Note is great. Steins Gate is great. I have what people tell me is a completely and utterly wrong opinion, in that the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter is filler. But other than that, you know, I enjoyed that one. Gurren Lagann, I like that. I like Full Metal Alchemist I like Full Metal Alchemist more than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I have some heretical takes when it comes to anime, I guess. Like Naruto. Naruto Shippuden.
You two! Stop right there!
Huh? What's going on?
Doctor. Dr. Jude? From a medical school.
Mr. Eldon? Is that you? What's going on here?
I can't believe you are the one we're looking for. Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her too. I'm authorized to use force if necessary, but I don't want to hurt you.
But wait, just hold on a minute. We may have done a little breaking and entering, but that hardly makes us public enemy number 1.
So much for that. It looks like they're not listening.
Mr. Eldon!
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have my orders.
Jude, I can't let them capture me. I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on, get her.
This is goodbye, Jude. Forgive me for all of this.
Think your next move over carefully, Doc. The more trouble you give us, the harder your sentence.
It's just that I just wanted to...
Well, aren't these military types brave? Protecting the world from pipsqueaks like you.
Who are you?
Save the chit-chat for later. Your lovely lady friend's about to set sail, you know.
Wait, but I...
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrant, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an ex-marked criminal. If they catch you, you'll face execution.
What? Execution?
Come on. I
upon
hope
a
you're
time.
sturdier than you look.
We didn't recognize that voice.
What's going on here?
The military's doing drills or something on shore. We were just getting out of their way. Come on, do you really think a pipsqueak, a pretty girl, and a dashing man like me would be up to no good? It's Alvin.
Huh?
That's my name. You said that you're Jude, right?
Yes, sir. And this is Mila.
Hang in there, kid.
Maybe we'll mark here instead, you know.
That captain needs to lay off a bit. Is he planning to grill us the entire voyage?
What do you expect? We don't have any sort of identification.
Speak for yourselves.
I can't believe we're heading to Azul.
Look, we're leaving Fenmon's Spirit Climb. You said you're a med student. Didn't expect that.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why did you save us? What's in it for you?
Well, cash, of course.
How does saving us make you money?
Simple. I figure you must be in serious trouble if the military's after you. Now that I've swung to your rescue and impressed you with my daring do, I can charge you for my services.
Charge us what? I'm nearly broke.
Same goes for me, I'm afraid.
Seriously? I take more than just cash, you know. Don't you have any precious metals? Jewels? Rich relatives about to croak?
Nothing on me. Everything happened so fast.
I doubt I have anything that would sell for a high price either.
What exactly do you do, Alvin? You look like a soldier, but you sure don't act like one.
You're on the right track, kid. I'm a mercenary. It's better than being a soldier. We don't have to follow orders. We set our own hours, and we help people. For a price.
Well, it would seem like you helped us for free.
Well, it's a risk of the trade. Maybe I'll find some paying customers in Azul.
Sorry about that.
Charity work. Wonderful. Are we there yet?
It's tax deductible, though. That make you happy? Don't you think Japan is a very interesting country? They're so creative. They make some great media, for sure. I have not been there. Always wanted to go.
It's hard to believe we're in a whole different country, although it feels just like home.
Well, this part of Azul is hardly what I'd call exotic.
Huh. Hey, there's a map. Let me check it out for a bit.
Brave kid, the way he plays it cool.
Decided to make the best of it, has he? He's not as immature as he looks.
Would it kill you to show a little concern? I mean, you dragged him into this, right?
He insisted on helping me. I told him again and again to go home, but he wouldn't listen. He's here of his own accord.
I see. He believes he got himself into this mess, so now he has to put on a brave face. Either way, he's still acting like an adult.
North of here.
So? You leaving now?
No. Alvin, you must be well versed with the sword. Mercenaries like you must have some battle chops.
Well, yeah, of course.
Could you teach me how to use one? I don't have the four to back me up anymore. If I can't wield a sword, what's left?
The four? Not sure I follow. But I'd be more than happy to teach you. If only you had some cash.
So you won't help?
Here, how about we make some moolah while I train you?
What do you mean?
Well, there's got to be some paying customers here in the Sea Haven, right? Let's take a look around.
Sub-event occurs when you speak with a character marked an exclamation point above their head. Complete sub-events to receive gold and items. Seek these people out whenever you arrive in town. Money do I have? What if 500?
Hey there. You've got a request, right? How about letting us handle it?
Oh, you're mercenaries. Oh, perfect timing.
What kind of request?
Someone's got a problem with monsters, and we get paid to solve their problem.
Ah, so by taking on these jobs, you get the reward and I get the practice.
Right, everybody wins. Well, except the monsters. Okay, hit us with the details.
Some monsters we've never seen before are lurking near a lake west of the Sea Haven. A lot of people depend on that lake for water, so those monsters have become a real nuisance. I'm looking for someone to exterminate the beasts.
What's the reward?
Cash, of course.
You heard the woman. Thoughts?
Sounds fine to me. Fighting monsters will be good training.
Excellent. Now these beasts are no pushovers, so please watch yourselves.
About your sword training, the monsters aren't just going to stand there like training dummies, you know? We should go over some basics first.
I appreciate it.
Ready your sword. Well, that'll do.
You have my gratitude.
Shall we go?
Wait, Jude. Take a moment to consider your situation. You don't have to stay with me anymore, you know.
Right.
Now that we've crossed the border, it'll be a while before any pursuers from Rashugal get here.
What are you suggesting?
Just that he still has some time to think things over.
Sorry, I'll make up my mind by the time you set off.
Okay, very well. Let's go and complete that request.
You thought you were doing the right thing. Now you're on the run. That's a pretty tough lesson for a kid your age.
Yeah, but I brought it upon myself.
This was surging with mana when they activated their so-called Lance of Kresnik. So this must be the key they used to arm it. Do you want something?
Whoa, hold your fire. I come in peace. Can't a mercenary have a friendly chat with his clients?
That much is fine. But when you want to chat, you needn't hold your breath and sneak up behind me.
Sheesh. You make me sound so unsavory. Do you berate poor Jude like this too?
I don't intend to berate anyone. That was never my intention.
Do try to be gentle with him. Boys can be so vulnerable.
That's a surprisingly tender sentiment.
That's what it says on my business card. The mercenary with a heart of gold.
Those are good words to live by. Although, with a motto like that, I can't imagine you'd live very long.
Not the type to sugarcoat things, are you?
And in a nice sucker in there. Shop expansion's been unlocked. The game system which you can give materials and gold to shops to increase their selection of items. And do this by expand. As you expand shops, you accumulate points. And when those hit a certain level, your shop level rises and a new stock is added. Generally, raising the shop level lowers the prices of items sold at the shop. Gain the points needed to raise your shop level by donating materials, donating gold, buying items. When donating materials, you find that some material types are set as bonus, offer more points. Note that bonus materials change. Okay. Oh, I don't have any equipment to carry over. Probably should have considered that. Let's see what overpowered stuff I... Oh. 50 and 100 defense seems pretty strong. Oops. I guess those have elemental weaknesses. Whip the thief's cape. HP and max TP. We only get one accessory. A half. Probably something I would want to equip. Completely prevents all physical and magical ailments. Pretty helpful. Thing time. Immunity. Okay. We have Jude. Physical attack. Give you some boots. Do some Lilium orb stuff. Auto level. Auto level will take you along suggested routes. This is a useful function when you have a lot of GP, but once spent, GP cannot be reassigned if there are specific arts. One, blah, blah, blah. Can I? Oh, I can look at these. AC by 1. That seems I would want. I also want that. Spirit shifting is. Seems nice. That seems nice. Hearts will consume less for every combo over 4 hits. Seems nice. Let's get the AC. Time to do a little spirit shifting. Does this remind you of anything, Dante? This looks a little similar to something I have once seen. You know a Final Fantasy X sphere grid when you see one? Glad we're on the same page. An AC momentarily up to +3 when avoiding an enemy attack with a backstep. Bleh. Oh, actually, I wouldn't want intellect on you. Don't know why I did that. Guess I'm committed. Alvin. Heal nearby allies. Oh, that's a cover. Necessary for setting skills. 10 HP. Ooh. Ready? Probably my fault. You might hear that a lot. As a man who has spent time playing with spheres, does he ever run out of balls? Probably.
So these ships have spirits channeled into their sails to intensify the winds they catch. What a clever idea. Human spirit arts can be very impressive. My Lilium orb is shining.
Mine too.
Wait, you two have orbs too? Great! We should try linked combat.
What's that?
Lilium orbs are handy things. They let you sense your companion's intent. That's a huge advantage in battle. You can coordinate your thoughts to pull off combination attacks. We call this linking.
Sounds great, but how do we do it?
Try it and see for yourself. Focus your consciousness into the Lilium orb.
Forgot that reference too? No, it's a Golden Sun, The Lost Age reference. Crazy. I remember I didn't recognize that you were making a reference, but when you said, did you forget that reference? Then I remember the reference.
All right, try linking up.
So this is linking.
Press in the direction of the ally you want to link with in order to fight as a pair. Press in the direction of your character to break.
Okay, it's time to flank them.
Approach and surround the enemy.
It's over.
Approach an enemy and your partner will move behind it, allowing you to flank an enemy. Hitting an enemy from behind raises the likelihood of getting a critical hit and raising your AC.
It's like I can sense what Mila's going to do.
Hey, watch your back.
I'll help.
Enemy approaches from behind, your partner will respond. Your partner will protect you from back attacks, reducing the likelihood of taking critical hits. You can modify your partner's behavior in the strategy menu.
Are you okay?
Not yet.
Jude's Restore. When Jude is your partner, he will heal you if the enemy knocks you down. Power-type enemies have many attacks that can do so, so linking with Jude is recommended. He might even resurrect you if you get KO'd.
I think you're ready to learn some linked arts.
Fill the gauge by attacking.
Mila!
Farewell!
Mila!
Farewell!
Does anybody see the icon? Use Windlands when the icon appears. What icon?
Mila! Mila!
Am I just pressing the wrong button?
Mila!
Farewell!
This is R2, right? Yep, this is R2. Am I tripping?
Mila! Mila!
Farewell!
Mila!
Oh, that icon. I have to use an art.
Let's end this.
Okay. Area fire!
I didn't use Windlands. While linked, the linked arts gauge on the left fills up as you attack. Gauge is divided into 5 segments. When one segment fills completely, use an art. Depending on your partner, the linked arts icon may appear. R2 while the icon is shown to unleash a powerful linked art.
Flare bomb!
Only when a linked art is used will the gauge proceed to the next segment.
Let's finish this quickly.
Okay.
Flare bomb! Let's end this.
Okay. Area fire! It's over.
Farewell!
Meteor blade!
Windblade! Windblade!
Victory born from cooperation and friendship. Not bad, right?
Yes, I quite like it.
I feel much better knowing I'm not fighting alone.
Right there with you, buddy. All right, not bad.
Already forgotten. Also, those sucker-fu chipmunks doing sucker-fu things. You just reminded me. Okay, there's a crow that has been showing up to my house. I have this fence, and the crow is walking on the fence. And it is the strangest thing that I've seen an animal do in recent times. And yesterday, I looked out my window, and I saw it, and it was so close. And I was just like, what the heck?
Let's end this.
Okay.
And it flew, like, it saw me, and it flew away. Like, it's like, what are you doing?
Burn! This is the power of Maxwell.
It's been happening for a couple of days now. Just waddling across the fence. Birds have better things to be doing than
Out of our way.
walking on fences.
Demon Flare!
Flare bomb.
Fire blade!
Over.
Okay.
Aerial fire. Who's next?
You did it! Tiger blade!
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Thanks.
So this is experience.
It's over. Okay.
Flare bomb.
Tiger blade! Demon Fairy! Okay. Demon Fairy! Wind blade!
Onward.
Do I only have flare bomb?
I won't let anyone down.
Hearts. Okay, so up is the have 3 of these things. I wanted that. Good. I would like that. Lash.
Okay, it's over.
Aqua protection. Aqua protection. Flames control.
Demon Fairy!
Let's end it.
Okay.
The name's Alvin. Don't
Chain
you forget
what?
it.
They didn't explain that. My preview is really far behind. Chain chance.
You seem to know your way around a fight.
Yeah, I studied self-defense when I was a kid.
They say that even the best trained soldiers may panic in the face of actual combat. Yet you seem completely together.
Well, I had a friend I trained with who used to shout "sparring time" and attack me out of the blue. So it's probably thanks to her.
I see.
I'd always wind up on the ground covered in bruises.
I'm sorry to dredge up such painful memories.
What? No, it's not like that.
Don't all bullied children say that?
Bullied? That's not what... Wait. Was it?
You know, I think there used to be a town around here. Want to take a peek?
But we haven't completed our job yet.
Come on, school's out. Your homework doesn't have a due date anymore. When you accept a request, you can take it at your own pace.
Is that the way it works?
That's the way it works. The whole reason you took the request was to pay my fee, right? If you see another opportunity to make a few bucks, feel free to make that the priority.
I had been planning to get you paid in Niakara.
That's so? Well, you're the client. At the end of the day, it's your call.
It's over.
Burn! Flare bomb!
Not yet.
Who's next?
Wind blade! Pierce through! Windman! Let's end it!
Okay.
Final death! This is the power of Maxwell.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just pressing buttons.
Let's see.
What are you up to?
Just trying to organize all of my notes for my thesis.
Those in the books at a time like this? You sure are studious.
Yeah, probably a waste of time. I'm sure I've already been expelled being an X-marked criminal and all.
Ah, cheer up, kid. If I get a chance, I'll testify to the military and the school on your behalf. Shouldn't be hard to make the case that you're just a poor kid who got sucked into this.
Thanks. But aren't you a wanted criminal too?
Ah, that. I guess I did flee along with you.
So if we get captured, I'll testify for you. I'll tell them that you're nowhere near as shady as you look.
I'll take it as a compliment.
I'm gonna go this way. As you can see, it's gonna take some time to get this tree out of the way. If you have any other business to tend to, I suggest you take care of that first. No, you can just climb over the tree. You can climb through the tree. Just a tree. Not like a magical barrier or something.
Watch out! It's over! Demon Fang!
You really want to fight?
Not getting any whatchamacallit from aqua protection.
Onward.
All right. Now,
Trying to think, like, if I were to do an encounter report for this, how would I figure out what everybody's levels are in combat? Yeah, I gotta track these things. You know, this is a problem for Axelrod in 20 years from now, but
It's over!
I don't see a way to see what level people are in combat.
next.
Aqua protection. Flames come forth.
Who's next? And finished.
Might be another Tales of Symphonia debacle. Alright, is there a way to run? Guess not. Where am I supposed to be going?
Okay, it's over. I have your back.
Had it.
All right.
Nice job. Let's end it.
Okay.
Final game. All who oppose shall fall.
I wish we didn't have to fight, but we must.
Excellent.
I won't let anyone down.
Arr. I need to check what the release order was for Tales game. Wondering No, I guess Zestiria had to have been the one before Vesuria, right? It would be really weird if they did Zestiria, then went on to Xillia, and then Xillia 2, and then went, here's Vesuria. That would be very, very strange. Vesuria was 2017, Xillia was 13 and 14, Zestiria was 15. Yeah. Oops, I just... Almost went the wrong way again. The only Tales game you beat? You like it? I remember this one being a good one.
There. Those must be the monsters we're supposed to get rid of.
Indeed. They certainly don't look like the normal fauna for this area.
All right, let's get the job done.
How is it? So far, so good. Trolls will be given during this battle. Doesn't tell me what. Fight while linked and completely fill the linked art stage. Once you have filled all 5 segments of the linked art stage, use a linked art to go into over limit.
Tiger Blade!
Farewell! Aqua protection!
Oh, that's what Aqua Protection does.
Aqua protection! Wind blade! Let's end it!
Okay,
Final down!
it's over.
While in over limit, your AC number will not drop and enemy attacks will not stagger you. What's more, you can use as many linked arts as you want.
No holding back. Aqua protection! Try fire! Let's end it!
Okay.
Aerial fire! Aqua protection!
Aqua Protection!
Flare bomb! Burn! Wind blade! Over!
Okay.
And finished.
Controls are for squares. And X's and circles and triangles.
You okay?
I can't complain. No better training than an actual battle.
You got that right. Let's head back to Alati Sea Haven and make a report.
Kinda wish it was on current consoles. Yeah, I guess it is kinda locked on the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, if I remember correctly, had the architecture that makes it kind of difficult to port games over to newer stuff. They just remastered Grace's F, so it's entirely possible they bring over the Xillia games. Grace's was 2012. Xillia would be right there. Although Tales of the Abyss is also right there. Where am I going?
Okay. It's over.
Flare bomb!
Demon Fairy!
Flare bomb!
Oh, look out! Take this! Mila!
Aqua protection!
It's over.
And that's a wrap.
Where am I going? What am I doing? Here. Gotta bide your time. Wait till this game is almost over, then drop a quick 100k on the viewer request list. I don't know, Dante. This game's gonna be about 40-ish hours. Might be actually a decent chunk shorter than that because this is New Game Plus and getting double experience. So, well, no, actually, the fighting is probably not going to be that significant, like that much shorter. I mean, I'm not one-shotting things, but well, I'm just throwing it out there that, you know, there are 2 games on the list currently that are at like 80,000 points. And so even if you were to drop, you know, 100,000, you still might be competing with some other games. If your intent was to make it the next game. And Happy Chocobro has been putting points towards one of them Fire Emblem games. Oh, there's some quote-unquote healthy competition. If you gotta drop 150, that's fine.
Those monsters won't be tinkling in your water supply anymore.
Wonderful. Thank you for your help.
And that's how it's done. More where that came from, too. Lots of people with problems out there. And gall to make them go away.
You're a real pro at this, Alvin. Hey! No fever. How are you feeling?
I don't seem to have any strength.
Have you been eating properly?
I've never eaten.
Ever?
Through Sylph, I drew life from the air. With Undine's power, I received sustenance from the water.
What's she talking about?
I guess the spirits gave her all the energy she needed. Well, now you're gonna have to nourish yourself the old-fashioned way.
I see. So this is what you call hunger. Fascinating.
So, should we rest at the inn? Now that you mention it, I could use some grub myself.
Grub 2. The auto item system has been unlocked. Characters set to auto control mode will use items during battle to provide support based on various conditions. With the right settings, you can give yourself a huge advantage in battle. $2,000. A lot. Okay, maybe you should rest. The inn. They should do Abyss. I've had, like, there's been a couple of not circumstances. There's been a couple of occasions where I'm like, maybe I should play Abyss because I have Abyss for the 3DS. But I know that, like, I've played a little bit of Abyss and wasn't really a fan, and I know that if I do play Abyss, if there's something for me to enjoy, it's going to take a decent amount of time for me to get there.
That was quite a sigh.
So seriously, you guys are spying for Arjul, right?
What? Of course not.
I've never heard of the Military Powers Act being used against anyone other than Arjul spies.
You're thinking too much into this.
Why are you so concerned about this? Unless you're spying for Rashugol.
No. I was just thinking that if you were spying for Arjul, maybe you could use your connections to score me some high-paying intelligence work.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I assure you I will pay your fee. You just have to wait a little bit longer.
Fair enough. But even with your special friend discount, the interest is piling up.
Mr. JRPG is saving just in case. What are you saving for, Mr. JRPG? What could you possibly be saving your points for? Like, literally nothing out there that you could spend your points on. Literally nothing. Hit him like the eBay bid. PlayStation 2 version of Abyss never got released in Europe, but it was on the DS. Did North America get Abyss on PlayStation 2?
Welcome. 3 rooms, please. But before that, can we get something to eat?
Oh, my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet. Hey, is she okay?
Can we at least use your kitchen?
Yes, please. Help yourself. Your friend looks like she's about to pass out.
Can
My
we use your
stomach,
kitchen?
it really is growling. And here I thought that was just a silly human expression.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad. It's good. I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you. Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures.
Depends. What do I gotta do to convince y'all to put some points towards some games that I want to
Good
play
morning,
on the viewer
Alvin.
request list?
Sorry you had to carry me up there.
Don't worry about it. Just part of the job.
Oh?
So now what are you gonna do?
Well,
Good morning.
good day, Jude. I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
I'm thinking of returning to Nia Kara.
Is that your hometown?
More accurately, it's where my shrine is. If I go back, I might be able to resummon the Four.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Nia Kara?
What?
It's true that you brought your current situation upon yourself, but I bear some of the blame as well. I'll put in a good word for you with the people of Nia Kara. I'm sure they'll look after you.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Mila, you don't need to practice your swordplay anymore?
No need to concern yourself with my martial abilities.
Well, if nothing else, you know how to swing the pointy end.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Good. You needn't worry.
A little more practice wouldn't hurt, though.
You think so?
Better safe than sorry. Come find me once you're ready to go.
Wait, you're coming with us, Alvin?
Why not? I've come this far.
Hey, Mila?
Hmm?
Thanks.
All I gotta do is ask? You feel guilty and bad enough? How have we... Where... How far do we have to fall before Mr. JRPG feels guilty and bad enough? How far? Come on, man. Come on, man.